Children, you have to be quiet, okay? Will you sit quietly? Only breathing allowed here.
They are quiet.
Okay.
They will be.
So when I see, just look, whenever some kids run around and all this.
Sure.
So you sit at the back. How many of you have not heard Sundarakanda? Sundarakanda, how many of you have not heard? Don't know anything? Okay. When was Sundarakanda? When did it happen here?
2010.
Huh?
No,
2010.
no. Recently we had Swami Shanta last year.
But that was Ramayana.
Last year we had Swami Shanta.
Correct, Ramayana only.
But only Sundarakand, Puja Guruji did in 2010.
So whole Ramayana was done. Guruji did in 2010. Okay. Okay, we'll start. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Repeat once. कल्याण सुंदर रामा कारुण्य जानकी रामा कल्याण सुंदर रामा कारुण्य जानकी रामा पीताम्बरधर रामा भयभीति विभञ्जन रामा पीताम्बरधर रामा भयभीति विभञ्जन रामा दशावतारा रामा दशमुखमर्दन रामा दशावतारा रामा दशमुखमर्दन रामा भक्तसुधामा रामा भक्तप्रियङ्कर रामा भक्तसुधामा रामा भक्तप्रियङ्कर रामा कारुण्य जानकी रामा कल्याण सुंदर रामा कारुण्य जानकी रामा पीताम्बरधर रामा भयभीति विभञ्जन रामा भयभीति विभञ्जन रामा श्री राम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवनकृशानं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं Jatam Namami Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Jatam Namami. Humble prostrations to one and all present here. So today, briefly, we will see Sundarakanda, some important values. I'm sure most of you know the stories. But there are a lot of nice messages in Sundarakanda. So we'll be following Sundarakanda of Tulsi Ramayana. So the story starts this way. All the monkeys had gathered near the ocean, not knowing what to do. Sugriva had given all the monkeys the ultimatum that if they don't come back with the message of Sita Mata, all of them will be killed. The time given was 1 month. And 1 month was almost getting over. They searched everywhere. They could not find Sita Mata. So they were all literally fasting unto death on the ocean shore. That was when Sampati comes. Who is Sampati? Jatayu's brother. He comes and he gives this information that I can very clearly see Sita Mata in Ashoka Vatika of Lanka. Because he is a vulture, vultures can see far away distance. So he said, I can see, but I can't go there. So it is 100 yojanas, it is said. 100 yojana is 800 miles. 800 miles far. I can't go. I am very old now. But at the most I can tell you that she is there. So that infuses a new life into these monkeys. So Jambavan goes one by one. Hey monkey, how much can you jump? He said, I can jump only 10 miles. You are useless. Another fellow, 50 miles, that's all. All of them were 10, 50, 100. Angad said, I can jump, I can go, but there's no guarantee I'll come back. So this way, everybody was thinking, who will go? Hanumanji was sitting quietly. He never took any initiative. Sitting there as a good for nothing fellow. Never showing off. Then Jambavan goes to Hanuman. Hanuman, why are you sitting quiet? You are an embodiment of strength, power. You are the son of Vayu. Even then, no effect. How much ever Jambavan praises Hanuman, nothing happens to him. But then he makes one statement. What is that statement? Hanuman, do you know why you are born? You are born to do the seva of the Lord. That is the main purpose of your life. The moment Hanuman hears this, he starts becoming big. And he starts expanding, becomes a huge mountain, like the whole body shines like gold. And then he says, Jambavan, tell me what I am supposed to do. I will uproot the entire Trikuta mountain. Trikuta mountain is the mountain where Lanka is situated. I will single-handedly kill that Ravana and his entire army. I don't need any help. I will uproot the mountain and bring it here. Do you want me to do that? And Jambavan said, no. I know that you can do it, but Hanuman, there is a purpose for which all this Leela is done. The purpose is, you will go, you just give the message and come back. Bhagavan will go along with his army and then kill that Ravana, and then the great Rishis like Narada the Rishis will sing the glory of Bhagavan. Singing this glory, ordinary Jivatmas will develop love for God, and thus they will all be free from the bondage of birth and death. This is the purpose. Hanumanji was very happy. Wow, such a noble purpose is there for this. The purpose is liberation of suffering mankind. Okay. So then Hanumanji then bows down to all the monkeys and says, see, there is a great joy in my heart. That joy itself says that I am going to succeed. Now here, what is the message for all of us? You see, the message is this. As long as Hanumanji, he was praised and all, nothing happened to him. What about us? When we are praised, awarded, rewarded, recognized, then we become big. Isn't it? Then we are ready to give life also. But see Hanumanji. Hanumanji's understanding, oh God, I am nothing. But if you have chosen me as an instrument, you will empower me to do anything. This is the message. If you have chosen me as your instrument, then I have no doubt. I left myself, I am nothing. I know nothing. I have nothing. I can do nothing. This is a fact. Always remember this, Mahavakyas of life. 4 Mahavakyas. I am nothing. I know nothing. I have nothing. I can do nothing. But if God empowers me, if God is by my side, if His grace and blessings are there, then I can do anything. So this is the message of Hanumanji. He gets ready. The joy in his heart was very clear. He said, this inspiration which I am experiencing shows that this inspiration is coming from God and He will empower me in facing any challenges in life. So, this Hanumanji is not filled with pride. You see, God chose me as an instrument, not anyone of you. No superiority complex, that is all ego only. Hanumanji bows down to all of them and says, you see, you remain here. When I come back, then we'll all go back. Till then, eat all the kandamul, etc. Roots and fruits, be here. So then, Hanumanji, there was a small hillock. All the messages, watch, electronic devices, mobile, everything, silent mode. Many times, we have these electronic gadgets, but we don't know how to operate them. Especially these Amma's bags and all, so many compartments are there. Mobile, which compartment? By the time you search which compartment and which button, I'm spending this time so that you first think, did I keep my mobile silent? I know again it will ring, I know it. Okay, continuing. So where are we now? Where is our Hanumanji? Yeah, so Hanumanji climbs a small hillock, Mahendrachala mountain, and then leaps. Such was the power of his, what do you call that? Backlash. When you jump, you push behind, no? Anyway, that mountain went into Patala, it is. That was the power. And then Hanumanji is flying. Now he meets 3 obstacles. What are the 3 obstacles? Number 1, Mainaka mountain. So that mountain comes. It's a 7-star hotel, okay? A mountain which can fly. He said, Hanumanji, the distance is long. Better you take rest here. Food, drink, rest, everything. Hanumanji is touched and said, no, I have a big responsibility. I can't rest now. Till I finish my job, I will not rest. Then he flies. Then on the way comes Surasa. Who is Surasa? She is the mother of all serpents. Surasa. She was sent by Devatas. So Devatas were doubtful. How can this monkey do this work? It is such a very difficult, what do you call, job it is. A big challenge. Why it's a big challenge? Number 1, he has to cross 800 miles. Number 2, even if he reaches, there is a mountain, Trikuta mountain, he has to climb. Number 3, there is a compound wall, you have to cross over. Number 4, even if he reaches inside, there is a Chaturangini Sena. God is very strict. Again, even if he enters, he will have to search for Sita Mata. He can't ask anybody. Even if he finds Sita Mata will not talk to him. He will have to win the trust of Sita Mata. Again, very difficult. She will not trust anyone there. Then he has to pass on the message, bring the message, and again come out of that Lanka, come back. So literally speaking, this task is impossible. It is a surgical strike, you see. Almost impossible. So Devatas had their doubts. So they wanted to test Hanuman. So that is why Surasa was sent. And then Surasa said, "Oh, I'm going to eat you." Then what did Hanumanji say? He understood this is sent by Devatas. Amma, I'll finish my work and come back. Then I will enter your mouth. No, I'm not going to leave you. So then Hanumanji started becoming big. Surasa also started opening her mouth. Huge. And then suddenly Hanumanji became small, entered her mouth and came out. Then Surasa said, "You are indeed wise. May God bless you. Buddhi and bala you have. You will definitely succeed." So what is the message here? The message here is there are times when you have to become small. See, the competition was going on. Hanumanji was becoming big, her mouth was becoming big. Again Hanumanji was becoming again big. How long will it go on? Hanumanji never made it an ego clash. Generally what happens? Oh, how dare, I will show you how powerful I am. And finally what happens? The main mission is forgotten. This insignificant things becomes very important. And then we lose the track. So many times the lesson to be learned is this. Many times we have to lose the smaller battle in order to win the bigger battle. Many times we have to stoop to conquer. Sometimes we have to, there's a nice saying, you see, sometimes you have to lose an argument to win a relationship. Many times you win the argument. In the process what happens? The relationship is gone. So there are times in life when you have to give up the small to get the big. You know how the monkeys are caught? So they have this peanut, hanging in bottles. So the bottle mouth is such that your hand, open palm will go inside, but the closed fist will not come out. So the roasted peanuts are put, fragrant. So monkeys come, they put their hand. And these bottles are hanging from trees. They put their hand, they can't take it out. Because, you see, they have their roasted peanuts in their hands. They can't take it out. And finally these people come and catch all these monkeys. It's very easy to escape. What you have to do? Open your fist, leave the peanut and run. What is important, life or peanuts? But these monkeys don't have that brain. So for that handful of peanut, they get caught. And lifelong they remain in prison or whatever. So many times we have to lose the smaller in order to gain the bigger. So that is the message here. Hanumanji became small. Yes, I have no problem in becoming small. Meaning, I have no problem in dropping the ego to get Bhagavan's Bhargana. So Surasa blesses him. He continues. And as he is flying, suddenly he felt that there is a drag. He is not able to fly. He looks around, nobody is seen. So there was this, Chayagrahini Rakshasi, a demoness who can catch the shadow and pull the being down. So the shadow of Hanumanji was caught and Hanumanji felt that somebody is pulling him down. He is not going able to move forward. So then he sees this Rakshasi. That Rakshasi swallows Hanumanji. Hanumanji tears open her heart, kills her and out. And finally Hanumanji reaches the other shore, Lanka. Successfully landed. So 3 obstacles. What are the 3 obstacles? Mainaka, Surasa, and Simhika. Her name is Simhika. Mainaka, Surasa, Simhika. Now this has a spiritual message also. We are all spiritual seekers. So while doing spiritual sadhana, we will have 3 obstacles. What are the 3 obstacles? First one is Mainaka, the obstacle at the body level. What is the obstacle at the body level? Laziness, tamas. Even before we have started, we want to take rest. Hanumanji said, thank you, proceeded. The second is Surasa. Who is Surasa? The sense organs. The sense organs. And the tendency of the sense organs, the more and more you satisfy the senses, it will start demanding more and more. So how to handle it? Make your needs minimum. We have to use the sense organs. Food is necessary. Nobody can survive without food. But make it very simple. Make it very less. So all the sense organs, minimize the needs of these sense organs. That is the meaning of Hanumanji becoming small. Otherwise it goes on and on and on. It will go on demanding more and more. That's how the sense organs are. So this is how sense organs have to be handled. Third one, can you guess what is the third one? Simhika. Huh? You see, Simhika is shadow. Who is that entity which doesn't exist but creates maximum trouble? Doesn't exist but creates maximum trouble. Our own ego. Ego actually has no existence. Why ego has no existence? Ego is born out of the combination of 2 entities. What are the 2? The real consciousness and the unreal matter. Matter is unreal. Consciousness is real. Real plus unreal is ego. Can real combine with the unreal? Can real combine with the unreal? Yes or no? No. So therefore, actually speaking, such an entity doesn't exist. Exactly like the movie hero. Is it existent or non-existent? The real screen has combined with unreal light, and thus a hero is born. Movie hero is born. That hero is real or unreal? It is unreal because what is real is only screen. Isn't it? But that movie hero in the movie is able to delude us, make us cry and weep. You see, in the same way, this ego has no existence. But now all our sorrows are because of this ego in us. How does ego express itself? I am this body. This is the way it expresses. All our joys and sorrows belong to whom? This entity. All the wanderings of the mind, who is the root? This ego. Honor, dishonor, praise, criticism, everything, joy, sorrow, is associated. I told you, no? Again something will ring, I tell you. Anyway, so we were talking about ego. All the joys and sorrows belong to this non-existent entity called ego. So don't say when Simhika is catching the shadow, oh, how is it possible? They are all imagination. In your life, that is what is happening. You are eaten alive, life after life, because of this ego only. At least Simhika eats only once. We are eaten every birth. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shahanam. Anyway, so what we have to do with the ego? Kill it, destroy it. Fine. So finally Hanumanji reached there and he finds the entire Lanka strongly guarded. And when he saw Lanka, it was a beautiful place, well designed, lanes, by-lanes, parks, gardens, orchards, gymnasiums, beautiful. Like America. Everything is there. Very planned, meticulous, and well guarded also. So Hanumanji decided, I will enter only in the night. Now I should not enter. So he waited, and finally, remembering the Lord, taking the size of a mosquito, not form of a mosquito, size, mosquito size, small Hanuman, mosquito sized Hanuman. He enters Lanka. The moment he entered, he was stopped by the security. Who was he? Lankini. She is the Adhisthana Devata of Lanka. She stopped him. Hey, who are you? Thief! You are entering without passport, without visa. Hanumanji just gave a powerful blow. Mukka. A blow with his fist. Lankini fell down, unconscious, vomiting blood. She got up. She bowed down to Hanuman and said, when Ravana was blessed by Brahmaji, I had asked Brahmaji, when will this monster, his rule come to an end? So then Brahmaji said, the day you will be overpowered by a monkey, no, that is the end of Ravana. So therefore, oh Hanumanji, I am so happy you have come. My blessings are with you. Please enter Lanka. Always keep the Lord in your heart. If Lord is in your heart, then she beautifully says, even a mountain will appear like a dust particle. Even the ocean will appear like a water droplet. Even the enemies will become your friend. Even the poison will become nectar. This is what happens when you hold on to God. Difficulties will become opportunities. Even fire will become cold. So whatever she said actually happens in the life of Hanuman. That mountain became like a dust particle. You know the story. Ocean, of course, he crossed like a puddle of water. Enemies became friends. Who was the enemy? Enemy who became friend. Who? Vibhishana. Very good. Fire became cold when tail episode. Yes. Poison becoming nectar. This is the most difficult one. Surasa, she is the mother of serpents, you see? She blessed him. Okay, so finally with the blessing he enters and he searches here, there. No Sita Mata found. You see, whenever you are in crossroads, not knowing what to do, what should we do? Hold on to God. Bhagavan, save me. At that time, Hanumanji saw this beautiful palace with lot of auspicious marks, bow, arrow, tulsi plant growing in front, almost like a temple. He thought, whose palace is this? It doesn't look like the palace of a Rakshasa. But then he was doubtful. Is somebody following me in disguise and creating all this illusion? Because these Rakshasas are Mayavis also. Did anyone find me out? At that time, so it was somewhere in Brahma Muhurta time, early morning. You see again how Bhagavan helps. At that time he heard Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram from that palace. So it was Vibhishana. He got up. So early morning he gets up chanting Bhagavan's name. The moment Hanumanji heard this, he understood this cannot be a wicked person. He is definitely a devotee of Bhagavan. No problem in going and meeting him and introducing myself to him. He goes, takes a form of a Brahmana, goes in front of him, introduces himself. Vibhishana also understands that this is an ordinary human being. He says, "Hey Brahmana, who are you? The very presence of yours is filling my heart with full of devotion for God. Definitely either you are God himself or you are some great devotee of God." Vibhishana recognizes him. So then Hanumanji introduces himself, sings the glory of Bhagavan, and both of them immerse themselves in bliss of devotion. So then Vibhishana says, Hanuman, I am staying in this Lanka like tongue amidst teeth. This is the example here. I am staying. Now and then I get bitten, but what can I do? And then he says, Hanuman, looking at myself, I am an embodiment of all wickedness. I am a Rakshasa. Will Bhagavan, will he ever shower his grace upon me? Because when I look at myself, I know that I am unfit, totally undeserving. An embodiment of evil, embodiment of tamas, embodiment of ignorance. Will Bhagavan ever shower his grace upon me? Then Hanumanji said, hey, look at me. I am a monkey. Monkey is a food of Rakshasas, by the way. Inferior. But look how much Bhagavan has blessed me. And Hanumanji was in tears. Bhagavan is such, he never sees who you are. The moment you surrender to Bhagavan, his grace, his blessing is upon anyone. Such is the glory of Bhagavan. And both of them sing the glory of Bhagavan. Both of them are in the bliss of devotion. And finally Hanumanji says, Vishnu, I have come here for a purpose. I am searching for Sita Mata, I am not finding it. Will you please help me? So then Vibhishana is the one who guides Hanumanji. So Hanumanji goes to Ashoka Vatika. So Vibhishana was getting all information. What was happening in Ashoka Vatika. How his daughter was there. Who is his daughter? Trijata, correct. Trijata. So Hanumanji goes there and he finds Sita Mata is in a pathetic condition, very thin, lean, almost for 11 months or something. She did not eat, she did not sleep, she was just sitting there looking at her feet, remembering Bhagavan's feet and going on chanting. She would not look anywhere else. That was his condition. No bath, no sleep, no food. Looking at her condition, Hanumanji feels miserable. He mentally prostrates unto Sita Mata because she knew that she is mother of the universe. Now Hanumanji was in that small, what form? No, form is monkey only. Size is mosquito. So he was hiding behind a golden leaf. You know that leaf which is new, it has a color of gold. So he just sits behind. above the Ashoka tree, watching what is happening and what he can do. Again, he did not know how to introduce himself, because one thing is for sure, Sita Mata will not even look at him. That is a condition. Forget about trusting him. So then he was also praying, Bhagwan, show me the way. That was the time when Ravana comes. With all the queens, Mandodari, everybody is there. And then Ravana uses Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda, all the 4 ways. Sama, peaceful ways. O Site, become mine. Why are you struggling like this without food, without sleep? That is Sama. Dana. See, if you become my queen, even Mandodari will serve you as a servant maid. I promise you. That is called as Dana. Bheda. Hey, look at that Rama. I think he must have forgotten you. He is definitely weak. It's almost 10-11 months. Now see, he has not even come because he is scared of me. He has no strength. He might have married again. This is called as Bheda. You see? And the 4th one, Danda. If you don't marry, I am going to kill you. Now this Ravana was troubling Sita Mata so much. She cannot. See, not speaking also is not good. Speaking also, how can I speak looking at this Rakshasa? So therefore what does she do? She plucks a blade of grass and now she talks to that blade of grass. She doesn't even look at Ravana. In those times, looking at a stranger and speaking is not considered to be very... A woman is not supposed to look at a stranger and speak. In those times. So therefore, Sita Mata, she plucks one blade of grass and now talks to that blade of grass as though it is Ravana. A 10-headed monster. Is it ever possible that lotus blossoms in front of a glowworm? This is comparison. You know glowworm? Have you seen glowworm? Jugnu. In the night, you know that worm has some light at the back, some phosphorescent light. Firefly. No, see, firefly is the one which falls into fire. The right word is glowworm. It emits a light from its back. So in the night you can see them. In Hindi it is called Jugnu. So it has a light, a little light. In the daytime you don't see it. You see it only in the night time. So the question is, will a lotus blossom in the light of a glowworm? How does a lotus blossom? Only when there is sun. When sun rises, lotus blossoms. So who is sun here? Bhagavan Ramchandraji. Who is glowworm here? Who is lotus here? Sita. And when she makes this comparison, Ravana becomes very angry. He removes his sword and was about to strike. At that time, Mandodari comes. Hey, what are you doing? And he listens to Mandodari. So that shows the greatness of Mandodari. You see. Then he says, okay, 1 more month time I'll give you. If she doesn't listen, so he told all those Rakshasis. So the description of Rakshasis are present in Valmiki Ramayana. Terrible faced. Some of them did not have any eyes. Flat face. 4-5 hands, 4-5 legs. Some of them had eyes in the stomach. All kinds of terrible beings were there. So he told all those actually, 1 month time I give you. If you don't persuade her to marry me, I'm going to kill all of you. All of them then started troubling Sita. And then he left. Along with his queen, he left. All of them started troubling Sita Mata. At that time, Tricharha said, hey, all of you come here. Yesterday night I saw a dream. And in the dream, I saw Ravana had all his 20 hands chopped off, head shaven. He was naked, sitting on a donkey with a hibiscus flower garland, going towards the south. South is a direction of death. Dakshina. That's why Bhagavan is never facing Dakshina, if you see the murtis in the temple. Because Dakshina is death. There's only one deity which faces Dakshina. Who? Dakshina Murti. Because he's deathless. That's the meaning. Anyway. So, sitting on a donkey, this Ravana was going towards south, and I saw in my dream, Vibhishana is going to be the king. I saw in my dream, Rama is going to come in a big procession and he is going to take back Sita Mata. So don't trouble her. All these Rakshasis got scared. They prostrated to Sita Mata. All of them left. Some people give happiness wherever they go. Some. So when all the Rakshasis left, Sita Mata was happy. Then Sita Mata said, oh, so she would call Trijata's mother. She was a wise lady, Trijata. Oh mother, I don't want to exist like this, I want to die. So please arrange one funeral pyre. I want to just burn myself. So then Trijata said, no. Don't worry, very soon Rama is going to come. Have strength. Have faith. But then she was insisting. Because for her, every moment appeared to be like a kalpa. That is what is written. How much is one kalpa? 1000 chaturyugas. How much is one chaturyuga?
4 yugas.
Huh?
4 yugas.
Correct, 4 yugas. How much is it? So Kali Yuga is 4,32,000. Into 2 is Dwapara. Into 3 is Treta. Into 4 is Satyuga. So total, one Chaturyuga is 43,20,000 years. 1,000 Chaturyuga is one Kalpa. For Sita Mata, one moment was like one Kalpa. The point is, when you are miserable, time just doesn't move. So in the talk and all, people say, the watch is not moving. Such a boring talk. So, for her, 1 second was like one kalpa. So miserable she was. So she said, I want to just die, end my life here. Trijata said, no, now fire is not available. And she walked away. Now see how Bhagavan was creating that, what do you call it? Environment where Hanumanji could directly speak to Sita. So all of them gone. All the Rakshasis gone. Trijata gone, she was alone, Hanumanji is there, looking at all this. And now, Sita Mata is only thinking about only one thing. What is that? Fire. I want to, what do you call? Firewood is available, fire is not able. So now whatever she looks, she sees only fire there. Because she is intensely desiring fire. So she looks at the stars. Oh stars, one of you, why don't you just fall down here? Then she looks at the moon. Hey moon, you are so near. Maybe it is Purnima. Bright moon. Give a little fire. Then her attention go to this Ashoka tree. Oh Ashoka tree, your name itself is Ashoka. Ashoka means sorrow. Why don't you put an end to my sorrow? So now she's looking at Ashoka tree because that leaf is golden in color. It's a color of fire. So now she's literally looking at that leaf and saying, why don't you give some fire? So who is behind the leaf? Hanuman. At that time, Hanumanji drops. What? That mudrika. The ring, and something is falling, shining. Sita Mata thought, this is some fire. hold of it. Cold to touch. What is this? And there she found that ring in which Bhagavan's name is written. First she was very happy. Then suddenly she became very sorrowful. How did the ring come here? Did anyone kill Bhagavan? No, that is not possible. Then how did it come here? Did someone create a duplicate one? That is also not possible, because this cannot be duplicated. She was wondering. At that time, Hanumanji started singing the glory of Bhagavan in his sweet voice. And then Mother Sita started looking everywhere. She was not able to find anyone. Then she said, whoever is singing this, will you just please come in front of me? So Hanumanji jumped. What form? Monkey form. What size? Mosquito size. The moment Sita Mata saw this monkey form, she just turned it. She thought that she is being tricked by somebody. Then Hanumanji said, oh mother, I am a Duta of Hanuman. I am a Duta of Bhagavan. I have been sent. I am the one who dropped the ring. Then she said, how is it possible that human beings have come in contact with monkeys? Then Hanumanji said, Amma, do you remember when Ravana was kidnapping you? You saw a group of monkeys sitting on a big rock and then you threw away all your ornaments? Yeah, yes, that monkey is my king, Sugriva. Oh, now she understood. And the way Hanumanji was telling with lot of devotion, lot of sweetness, lot of humility, Sita Mata understood she is indeed, Hanumanji is indeed a devotee of Bhagavan. And then Sita Mata said, Hanuman, you have come at the right time. I was literally drowning in an ocean of sorrow. You have come like a big ship to take me. Hanuman, how is it that Bhagavan has become so stone-hearted? He has forgotten me? And Hanumanji said, no, Amma, that is not truth. The amount of love which you have for Bhagavan, Bhagavan's love is double the size. In fact, Bhagavan is also equally miserable there. All this delay has happened because Bhagavan did not know that you are here. Now that we know that you are here, things will just happen. All these Rakshasas will die in the fire, just like how the fireflies die. In Bhagavan's arrows, in front of Bhagavan's arrows, they will just fall down. Amma, you have nothing to worry. Very soon, all the monkey army is going to come. Bhagavan heading this monkey army, they will come, they will kill all these Rakshasas. And then Bhagavan will take you back. Then Sita Mata asks $1 million question. Hanuman, all monkeys are of your size? There's a classic joke of Sundarakanda. Because this mosquito size, the mosquito size monkey is saying, see, now Bhagavan will come with a big army of monkeys. Rakshasas are huge. So then Hanumanji had no other choice but to show his power. He just became huge, mountain size. And when Sita Mata looked at him, mouth agape, eyes bulging out with wonder, with awe. Immediately again, Hanumanji became small. You see, that is the greatness of Hanumanji. Immediately he became small and said, Mother, I am just a monkey who knows only to jump from one branch to another. Whatever ability is there, it's all because of God. It's all because of Bhagavan. He was so humble. And this humility floored Sita Mata. On one side he is so strong, on the other side he is absolutely humble. Then Sita Mata said, my dear son, you ask what you want, I will give everything to you. May you you possess all powers, Ashtasiddhis. Hanumanji was not happy. May you become Ajara, free from old age. Hanumanji was not happy. May you become Amara, deathless. May you become an embodiment of all virtues. No effect. May Bhagwan love you. That is when Hanumanji became suddenly so happy. He bowed down again and again to Sita Mata, saying, Mother, now my life is fulfilled. This is what I want. What is the message? All of us should seek for what? Not all the supernatural powers, but devotion for God. You see, the great ones also have asked only for devotion. And then suddenly Hanumanji remembered what? That he is hungry. He has not eaten till now, not slept also. You see, when everything is over, suddenly he goes, Mother, I am very hungry. He said, Amma, you don't have to do anything. A lot of fruits are hanging. Just give me permission to eat these fruits. So then Sita Mata said, okay, remembering the lotus feet of the Lord, eat as much as you want. But eating was not the only agenda of Hanumanji. He wanted to create some mischief also. So he went to the other corner of that Ashoka Vatika and started eating. Once he had his fill, he started breaking the branches and uprooting the trees. At that time, those gods, the Rakshasas, they came, he smashed them, killed most of them, one or two, broken hands, broken legs left. So they ran back. Deliberately they were left. They ran back and informed Ravana. Ravana sent a bigger army. In no time he finished all of them, leaving some of them alive. They again went back. Now Ravana sent Akshay Kumar, his son, along with a bigger army. In one smash, Akshay Kumar was dead. Hanumanji's weapon is what? Trees and rocks. He uprooted one tree and one smash, finished. Akshay became shy. Now the report went that, oh Lord, your son is dead. Now Ravana understood. This monkey is not ordinary monkey. Finally he sends Indrajit, the most powerful warrior, who even conquered Indra. What is his second name? What is the second name of Indrajit? Meghnath. The one when he was born, he thundered like Megham, clouds. It is said that Ravana wanted the most powerful warrior, so therefore he called all those Navagrahas, Shani, Rahu, Ketu, whoever, said, you must stand on the auspicious occasion when my child is born. That's how Indrajit became the most powerful one, because all those grahas were on the auspicious position. Anyway, so such a powerful warrior. He came along with a big army in his chariot. Hanumanji would, after finishing one army, he would go sit on top of the tree to see next who is coming. So he could see. So when Meghnath came, Hanumanji uprooted a huge tree and one bang. As luck would have it, Indrajit jumped out of the chariot. Chariot was smashed into pieces. Then there was a fight. What do you call that? Dvandva Yuddha. Fist fight. And Hanumanji gave a solid blow to Indrajit. He fell down unconscious. After that, he did not kill him. He just climbed the tree. Indrajit got up. He tried all his ways. All kinds of missiles were used. Mohanastra was also used to delude, these are all asuras, they have Mayavi Shaktis. But nothing was affecting Hanumanji. Finally, with great regret, with great sorrow, he used the most powerful missile, which is that Brahmastra. Generally, you don't use Brahmastra, you see, but that's the most powerful one. But he was so sad that he had to use that missile against a monkey. But then he used it. In fact, Hanumanji was blessed by Brahmaji himself that he will not be affected by Brahmastra also. But then he wanted to respect that astra. Also, he had a hidden agenda. So when Brahmastra fell on him, he just fell down, unconscious. Immediately, nobody had the courage to go near him, though he was falling. He had fallen. So then another astra was used, Nagastra, to tie him. Then all these Rakshasas came, lifted him. And then he was taken to Ravana's court. Actually, Hanuman had planned this one. He directly wanted to talk to Ravana. That is why he did not oppose that Brahmastra. So he came to the court. And what did he see in the court? In the court, all these presiding deities were there, shivering at the feet of Ravana. And his court had everything glorious, everything wonderful, precious. He had looted from all the other worlds and he had kept in his court. So his court was massive, royal, majestic. And in that court, Ravana was sitting on a very big pedestal. And all the devatas were there at his feet. So it is said, when Ravana's eyebrows quiver, these devatas trembled. You see? But Hanumanji was absolutely fearless. Ravana looked at him, gave a big laugh, but suddenly he remembered this monkey has killed his son. All laughter stopped. And then she said, "Hey monkey, who are you? Whose power are you doing all this? Don't you know who am I?" All these things. Tell me who you are. Now Hanumanji gives an introduction about himself. That's a beautiful introduction. He says, that Lord, who by the power of his Maya creates countless billion cosmos. That Lord, because of whose power Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, they are able to create, sustain and destroy this universe. That Lord, because of whose power Adishesha is able to carry the burden of the earth. That Lord, who takes avatar now and then to protect the virtuous and punish wicked people like you. That Lord, who broke the bow of Shiva and thus crushed the ego of the arrogant kings who had assembled there. Ravana was also there. That Lord who killed monsters like Vali, Trishira, Khara, Dushana. That Lord, because of a fraction of whose power you became the world conqueror. That Lord, whose wife you have stolen. I am the servant of that Lord. You see how he introduces himself. Not that I am great. No. That God is great. I am a servant. If a servant can do this much, what will happen if Master himself comes? And then he put some wisdom into his head. Ravana, that Rama is not an ordinary human being. He is the Lord of the universe. Don't be hostile to him. Even Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara cannot help you. Don't be a blemish in that noble lineage of Pulasthi Rishi. You are a blot in that noble lineage. Don't spoil the name of your lineage. I am telling you, surrender to Bhagavan, return Sita Mata, and fall at his feet. Keeping Bhagavan's lotus feet in your heart, rule Lanka. That is the best thing you can do. And when Hanumanji said this, Ravana said, "Oh, we are so lucky. We have got a guru in the form of a monkey." He was making fun. Who is there? Kill him. He said, "Monkey, I'm going to kill you." Hanumanji said, "No. The reverse is going to happen. You will die." And Ravana became angry. "Hey, who is there? Kill him." And all these Rakshasas, they were ready to pounce upon him. At that time, Vibhishana said, "No, we are not supposed to kill a Duta. We are not supposed to. A messenger should not be killed." "Okay, then what should be done?" Ravana said, "I have a wonderful idea. A monkey is proud of his tail. We'll burn away the tail and then send it back to his master. That is the best way." Everybody agreed, yes, wonderful idea. Hanumanji was laughing from within. Hanumanji felt Sakshat Saraswati Mata is dancing on his tongue. Just imagine giving fire to a monkey. Most restless being, you give fire. So Hanumanji was seeing Mother Saraswati's blessing only. So literally speaking, every stage of this mission, Hanumanji is seeing the grace of God. Actually, everything is happening by the grace of God only. All the Lankavasis gathered. They were all very happy because everybody had lost some son because that many armies he had destroyed. Everybody was angry with Hanumanji. So they brought all their clothes, all the oil, all ghee, whatever was there, wrapping. And Hanumanji kept on increasing his tail. So Tulsi Ramana says, all the clothes in Lanka was over. All ghee was over. We are no less in exaggeration, you see. And finally, they find, yes, in some auspicious moment, we'll set the tail to fire. So he was taken into procession in the streets. And finally, they set that tail to fire. What did Hanumanji do? He waited. And when the tail was full ablaze, he became small. The moment he became small, all the Nagapasha became loose. He did not make the tail small. Only his body became small. And then he leapt on the top of the palace. There was a huge scream. All those gathered, they started screaming. They never expected this. And some of them said, "See, I told you, this is not a monkey. It is some devata." And then he started leaping from one palace to another. Ulatti palatti kapi lanka jai. That's what is written there. How do we, what do you call that? Whitewash, paint. How do we do? This way. So in the same way, Hanumanji whitewashed Lanka with fire. Only one palace was left. Whose palace? Bhishma's palace. That was left. Oh, Lanka was in fire. Was Hanumanji feeling the burning sensation? No. Why? So it is written there, that power of fire to burn has come from the Lord. How can that fire burn the servant of the Lord, the devotee of the Lord? So he was feeling only a cool sensation there. So finally, task was over. He He jumped into the ocean, put on the fire, came in front of Sita Mata as though nothing has happened. Oh Amma, I am leaving, give me some indication that I have met you. So what did she do? Gave her Chudamani, crushed jewel. And finally Hanumanji came back. All the monkeys looked at the face of Hanumanji. Very happy, cheerful. Means what? Mission accomplished. All of them gathered around him. Tell, what happened? So these monkeys were like fish out of water. Now they became fish in water. You see, otherwise death was sure for them. They all started asking. Jamban also came. Everything was explaining. Then all of them went to Bhagavan. In between, Madhuvana was there. Sugriva's pet garden. They ate all the fruits. Finally, they came to Bhagavan. Jamban said, Bhagavan, what Hanumanji has done, even Adishesha with his 1,000 tongue cannot describe. So then Hanumanji came in front of Bhagavan. Bhagavan was looking at Hanumanji. The message was given, that crushed Chudamani, everything was given. Bhagavan looked at Hanumanji and said, Hanuman, how did you do it? Bhagavan's eyes were filled with tears. Tears of gratitude. Bhagavan was looking at Hanuman and said, Hanuman, that which you have done, I will never be able to free myself from the debt which you have put upon me. I am completely indebted to you. I don't have anything to give you. And Bhagavan was going on praising Hanuman with tears of gratitude. At that time, Hanumanji just falls at the feet of Bhagavan, says, Bhagavan, Trahimam, Pahimam, save me. You see? Save me from what? Save me from my own ego. What else? You see, that was the greatest test. What is the test? See, Bhagavan himself is praising Hanuman. It is not some Tom, Dick and Harry praising us. Bhagavan. So naturally, what will be tensions if instead of Hanuman we were there? What we would have thought? Bhagavan is praising. Definitely I deserve praise. Isn't it? We would have bloated in ego. But see the greatness of Hanuman. Even the praise of the Lord could not make him swell his ego. He fell at the feet of the Lord saying, Bhagavan, save me. Everything you did, now you are giving credit to me. Bhagavan lifts him, hugs him, and makes him sit next to him. So this is very important, what I call. Very important symbolism is here. What is the symbolism? Let us always approach Bhagavan with the attitude of Dasoham. Our effort should be Dasoham. What is God's grace? Soham. We should never say, I am Brahman, I am God. Hey, fool, you are nobody. We should say, I am nothing. All the effort in life should be to efface the ego, become a nobody. And then as a grace, what happens? We come to know, I am Brahman. I am Brahman is God's grace. What is self-effort? Practicing ego effacement is self-effort. Aham Shunyosmi is self-effort. Aham Brahmasmi happens due to God's grace. What does that we do try to do? We try to do what God has to do. I am Brahman, I am Brahman. And nowhere we reach. our knowledge remains a dry knowledge. You see, we should ever be at the feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavan will lift you and hug you and make you sit next to him. So suppose you go and sit next to Bhagavan. Bhagavan, we are one. You are Brahman, I am Brahman. How awkward it will be, isn't it? You see? Then Bhagavan asks, Hanuman, how did you do? Bhagavan, I am just a monkey. Only thing I know is jumping from one branch to another. Whatever has happened, it's all because of your grace. Bhagavan, you said there is nothing for me to give. No, Bhagavan, you have something to give. What is that? Bhagavan, give me Nischala Bhakti. Give me devotion at your Lord's feet. Bhagavan said, Tathast. Hanuman is very happy. Double confirmation. Sita Mata also he got blessing. From Bhagavan also he got blessing. Everybody then chanted Jai Shri Ram. Shall we stop it here? It's 12 o'clock now. Shall we stop? I think that is enough. Next, Vibhishna comes, he also is blessed the same way. That's all. Otherwise, there is nothing in Sundarakanda. This is the main topic actually.
Maybe
Huh?
chant Hanuman Chalisa and then do Q&A.
Oh, Q&A is there.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't say that.
12:30, Swamiji.
Up to 12:30.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now you want to chant Hanuman Chalisa?
Yes.
Yeah, chant then. Who is the lead? Can take this mic.